All right, fuck it. Let's get right into it. So, in order for me to have a mental health podcast, I guess it would make sense for me to start with why. How can I try to help other people and hold other people accountable if I can't do the same thing with me? The whole start of the mental health podcast, the mental health podcast, started when I got into therapy just a few months ago. I was going through some tough times, and my therapist really wasn't working because our conversations would literally leave us both speechless. There was nothing he could really tell me that I didn't already know, and there was nothing that he could give me pointers on because I ultimately knew I'm strong minded enough to know that if you want change, you have to do it yourself. It starts with you, it starts with the man in the mirror. So, here we go. A lot of people think that I started this whole thing after my last relationship. No, that's not it at all. Honestly, what that did do was make me more fed up with myself because I knew that I was damaging myself and ruining love and friendships with people that really could have blossomed into something amazing if I wasn't so caught in my own negative headspace. But this shit trickles down to back when I was a child, a kid, and I didn't have no really bad childhood or rough upbringings like that. That's not it at all. I think the biggest thing was I just came up in a household that was very A and B with no gray area. There was no communication at all. And a person like me who loves to talk, a nigga needs communication. I really did, and there was no communication growing up. It was really all do this. This is how it's supposed to be done. If you want to be a man, you do things this way. If you want to be an adult that thrives in the world, you do things this way. And those lessons worked. I feel like I have all the tools it takes to be a successful and thriving adult, but I'm lacking the tools emotionally to be a good partner. I know how to love. I don't know how to be loved. I know how to talk. I don't know how to be talked to. And these are things that I feel like men have to learn. We have to learn because we will damage a lot of people going along life if we don't learn these simple things. And I don't want to damage anybody. I don't want to hurt nobody no more. And that's why I've been in such a better. Well, once I knew that was my problem, and I accepted it, and I tackled that shit, and I just started going for it in the way that I'm doing now, everything's gotten so much better. Once you admit that you have a problem, that's the first step to conquering all the bullshit that you put yourself through. We live we live in the state of being that we want to be in. People believe heaven and hell is a place. I believe it's a mindset. I believe if you put yourself through torment, if you constantly overthink and think negatively, you're putting yourself through hell. And I believe if you think positively and you're optimistic and you have a bright view in life, you know that things are going to get better, you have confidence in yourself, you are living in blessed, and you're putting yourself in heaven. That's just how I feel. And lately, I've been in that good bridge between heaven and hell. And can't complain. I can't complain at all. Can't complain about anything. Yo,
Yo,
what's going
can you
on,
hear me
bro?
now?
Yes, sir. I hear you loud and clear.
All right, great. I had to switch to these headphones.
Oh, nice. I was just going into a whole spiel about the reason why I started the mental health podcast. I was telling the people about my problems because if you don't accept where it comes from, how can I try to teach them other people?
Yeah, no, it comes from within, man. Seriously, like just knowing it, bro. I've seen it, just like literally just the post you've been posting. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Like, man, you're different now. You know, like you're not a hot headed. Even if something fucks with you, you let it roll off your back like in a different manner now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
You you realize that it's rolling off your back because it was never meant to be there in the first place. See what I'm saying?
I think I realized more that why waste the energy?
Exactly. It's not energy worth wasting.
Yeah,
If you can let it go easily, it was never meant to be in the first place, man.
yeah.
That's
But
a
hold on,
fact.
let me finish up my little intro I was doing because I was giving into a whole thing about like childhood and shit, and I was
Well,
going
do
on
your
one.
thing. I'm about to get some water real quick and
Yeah,
get
go ahead,
settled
go ahead,
in.
go
All
ahead,
right.
go ahead. Get yourself together. So anyway, like I was saying, childhood and all those childhood things and the way I was just taught to be a man so fast, I think that hindered me from certain adult emotions that I learned to lack in. But no, this did not start from my ex relationship. I genuinely thank her for being strong enough to leave me, even though it was at a fucked up time right after my mom passed. But you can't ask somebody to wait around for you to get right. That's not right to them. So I thank her the most for having the balls to let me go so I can get my mind right, so I can never hurt somebody that loves me again. Because it's not hard for me to be loved by people. It's hard for them to continue to love me if I'm not loving myself. And that's all the mental health podcast is. This is all just my journey of peace, meditation, and good energy. And like Magic just said, it's been nothing but good for me since then. And I miss her to death, but like I knew in the beginning I rushed it, and I think that had a lot to do with my mental problems too. It was rushed. The situation wasn't the best. I didn't feel comfortable with the whole environment that she had, and all those things in my mind constantly on top of trying to be a father and a good boyfriend, husband, man of the house, like all those things I wanted to do, but I was never comfortable. And that just made my brain overthink more than it already overthought. But welcome to the Mental Health Podcast. There's going to be a lot of this. I'm going to have a lot of different guests on because I feel like we all need to talk. We all got something to talk about. We all got something to get off our chest. And I like to talk to men the most because we have this view of masculinity that we can't be emotional, that we can't be soft, that we can't express ourselves, and that we can't be who we want to be. I am so different than what I used to be. I'm more happy with I just gotta keep losing weight, but I'm more happy with the man I am now at 32 than any of those men I was before. All them niggas was trash. I feel like the person that gets me and loves me now will have one of the best forms of me that they could ever have. And that's all I want to do is give someone my best and be the best to myself. That's it. that first episode I put out with Mr. Magic here and Knox, that wasn't even the introduction I wanted to really put out. That was more of just a random ass conversation we were having at the time that just went on far too fucking long. But
I mean, that conversation went around in circles,
nigga, that conversation went on for like 8 hours.
spirals, and circles. That was the longest conversation ever. I still heard it in my head the next day. I don't know why we thought we could all go to breakfast the next day.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. That was the most awkward breakfast ever.
It was so awkward because I'm just like, what are we doing here?
That's what I'm
What are we doing here? I should have gave this like a week or two.
saying.
I was originally just very hungry
My thing is, I
because
didn't want to go. I didn't want to go, but I didn't want to be that guy because I'm already that guy. So I'm like, let me just go so I can show them I'm trying. But deep down, I never wanted to go.
I just wanted to go home, honestly.
Okay, and tell me I wasn't tripping in the car. Knox was playing a lot of like anti-friend music.
Oh, yeah. The innuendo music, the music, but like you gotta understand, like some people have different languages. He talks through his music.
No, I do too. I used to do that shit to Amanda, bro. We'd be
Yeah, like
sitting
we
sometimes. She'd
all
be
we've
playing
all
in the
we've all
background.
done that. It seems kind of like what's call it thing to do, kind of
But I'm like, nigga, if you felt that way, why am I here? I'm like, I thought we were supposed to be trying here. But anyway,
because Knox, man, at the end of the day, man, he loves you to death. But he does in this situation. This conversation got pulled back up last weekend, believe it or not,
why?
again, but with somebody else. Somebody else was like, dude, you got issues within you
Yeah.
that you need to handle. They're not my fault. You need to
Chris,
handle these issues.
was it
And
Chris?
huh?
Chris?
No. I keep everything confidential, but it was a female.
Okay.
So it's even a female telling them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you got these issues within you. You gotta
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Okay, just like now you're doing good and all that stuff. If you really believed it, you wouldn't have to speak on anything you did in the past, anything you're doing in the present. You know what I'm
You
saying?
keep reminding people of what you're doing. It's like you're looking for validation.
Exactly. So it's like if you feel like you're doing the good and you're doing the right thing, man, just let it be just that. That's it.
Exactly.
But
That's all I was trying to tell him. I'm like, bro, I don't need you to, like, I can't keep congratulating you every day for you doing the right thing, right?
yeah, I mean, but you guys, that goes deeper though with you
I
guys.
didn't
So
know it went that deep.
I didn't either. I would have never, honestly, I would have never been like, yeah, let's go over there and tell them how you feel.
I would have just
Because
said,
that
let's go
it's
30.
never that all the extra shit has never been the shit that he's told me.
Yeah.
But I knew he had a lot on his chest. But
I had no idea he felt like that.
yeah, man, like
Yeah.
dude, he's got a lot of love for you, bro.
I mean, I don't think he does now,
So
but
so
yeah.
all I could do is just respect it, man. Like fucking let the man talk.
Yeah.
He does still now, but he's on this level in his head. Like we're all on these different levels in our head. Me, I'm just always neutral. I'm like fucking. That's
I
it.
feel very
That's it.
neutral. I feel like me and him could still be friends, but he has to deal with those issues. And if not
Yeah,
deal with,
no.
we
Like
talk
I
about
told him, like you probably need like actual like counseling. It's nothing we can tell you because we're only here to tell you the truth and then sometimes give you that validation and shit. But you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't need that. You shouldn't
it.
need
No,
that shit.
you should. You really shouldn't.
Like validation is cool and all that, but constant validation is not good for anybody. You got to
No.
be able to take constructive criticism. You
Right.
got to know when you're wrong. And last weekend he was wrong. And he was putting on a whole spiel last weekend like he did with you. telling
Wow.
somebody else how he felt, and they weren't having it. Like you sat there and listened to him through, but they
Mm,
were not having it, you
yeah.
know, because it came out of left field, and he's,
Yeah.
like I said, he's on this level in his head that he could, spill all this stuff out to people, and they're like, fuck that, man. Like,
That's
who are
your
you?
fault.
Huh?
That's kind of your fault.
It's not. At the same time, it's not, because he kept giving me praise and all that and shit, all that shit.
I'm saying that's your fault. He looks at you. You're giving him this extra boost of energy. Like you're like this nigga's guru, and now he thinks as long as I got magic backing me, I can say what I want to say.
But no, but this thing, I don't back him. If he's wrong, I tell him he's wrong. Like the fuck, the whole conversation he had with that separate individual,
Uh,
he brought it upon himself to have that conversation with
mhm.
that individual without me even there.
Oh
It
wow.
just, it just came into where we were at.
Right.
You know, like it dragged on way too long, and
Wow.
he started getting deep, but he starts getting deep in those circles he talks in, and
Yeah.
it kind of fucks him up. Like
Yeah.
your point was made, and everything was made clear on both people's behalf,
Hmm.
and then he couldn't accept what he was told, and
Yeah.
that was it. He can't accept what he's told, but it's also he can though. It's just when people are fucking drunk and they're inebriated,
Yeah.
it don't ever come out right. It doesn't ever fucking come out right.
That's why I wish he would have that conversation. Like I would love to talk to him, but like I wanted to be sober. But then, like he said on the video, he can't talk to me sober.
Then that's a problem. That's what I told him
That,
too.
that's
That's a
crazy.
problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem because shit, man. By the time that you're all drunk and you're all fired up, that's the wrong time and the place to tell people how you feel because it's gonna come out wrong. It comes out wrong. You seem like a fucking kind of
Yeah.
like an asshole.
Yeah.
Uh,
Literally. Yeah.
yeah, like a meathead. You know, his
But
testosterone his
I don't.
testosterone goes through the roof when he's drunk.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about him though, because
Yeah, no, no, no. We just, you
yeah,
started
I know.
talking about that whole conversation. You know what I'm saying? So I
Anyway,
don't. You said what?
how have you been?
I've been straight, man. Fuck, I told you I lost my job, so I just got a job today. Well, is it still today? Well, I got a job yesterday.
Are you
I
working
started
with?
on Monday. Huh?
Are you working with Knox?
No, no.
Oh, you
I,
should have
I
took.
wanted, I wanted to take that job, but I need a vehicle. Like I went to the interview and everything. They said they hired me and shit, but I got to get a vehicle first. So I took this other job at Bright Star, some shit like that.
Okay.
So I mean, it's still good money, and it's literally 7 minutes away from my house.
Oh yeah, you can't beat that. Can't
Yeah.
beat that.
So that is where I'm at right there with that. And other than that, man, it's been good, man. I've been trying to just chill,
Mm,
hanging out a lot with my mom and my niece, my sisters. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like
Uh,
literally, I, that's what I did yesterday. I just went over there to my nieces and we hung out. The little tea parties and shit. Trying to get back, trying to get back in with the family, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
mm,
COVID really like split us all apart, and then on top of that, we sold that house, so we
yeah.
don't see each other. We don't see each other that much. So,
Bro,
but
I
it's
drove that house the other day, and like every time I drive by that, bitch, I just be expecting to like be niggas out on that back porch. Like I
yeah,
don't. I just be
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
somebody could be out there.
Sitting on the front porch, even man, it's
Mm-hmm.
all ganged up in the garage and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I missed the fuck out of that house, man.
I do
But
too, man. That's where everything started.
yeah, but I
That's
mean, it's just another reminder, man. Everything don't last forever, so.
it doesn't.
So
So, where do you feel like? I mean, I feel like this year has been probably my most enlightening year of my life. Do you feel the same way? Like, do you feel like
uh,
you started to realize a lot more about life and yourself?
really just more what matters, man. That's
Yeah,
it. Like,
definitely.
and I realize a lot of the shit that I think is fun
Yeah,
isn't really fun anymore. You know?
I yeah, I felt that years ago. I know.
Yeah. It's not really fun anymore. It's just like kind of like,
That's
fuck
why
you.
I be feeling bad because like sometimes like you be saying you want me to come out and do things with y'all, but I'd be like,
No,
my
I totally get that because
yeah, like
my
my
whole
fun
my
is
whole thing is my whole thing is like it's cool, but then uh motherfuckers don't ever really know how to stop having fun. If you know what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like it's like, especially
yeah.
over my place, and then it's like I gotta be the asshole that jumps up like, okay, you guys, you gotta go now. You know,
But
like
Magic, you
get the,
gotta understand that's always been you.
what do you
You
mean?
yeah, that's always been you. You set yourself up to be that person back in high school.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, it wasn't. It was like there needed to be somewhere we can all chill at. What I'm saying, I have no problem with that, but it's just like now we're getting older and shit. I'm like, fuck. It's 12 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock. I want to be in the house. I don't want to go. I don't want to go out anymore. Like you talk
Yeah,
about going out and shit. We don't go out. We play pool.
right.
We go play pool, man. Uh,
I seen y'all went on a little walk the other day. That shit was looking real sweet and cute and shit.
what we talking about? Oh, we went to the park.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, man. Like shit. Trying to like seriously just like get out, but do regular shit, man.
yeah, for real.
Do regular shit. I'm already used to doing shit like that by myself.
Yeah.
You know. Even then, I still had to be like, all right, it's time for me to roll out.
Hey, do you feel like as a do you feel like men have a problem with being alone?
It is all in the personality, man.
Yeah.
Me personally, I like being alone, but at the same time, I don't. I
Mm.
don't know. It's weird. It's like I don't know how to explain it, man. Honestly, it's like
So I was like, so
I like
before
being I
I got
like being alone when I'm motivated. When I'm motivated, I like being alone.
exactly.
When
That
I'm
was
not motivated,
exactly.
when I'm not motivated though,
Yeah,
I don't like being alone. But these days, I don't like being with people who aren't gonna motivate me
yeah.
when I'm with them. You know,
Mm,
like I totally understood that shit when you were saying that shit, and that's why I'm in the situation with Knox.
yeah,
I'm not his guru or nothing, but if he's gonna want to be around and shit, I'm gonna motivate him because then it's reflective energy. He's gonna motivate me, which he
exactly.
does. You know what I'm saying? Like he might motivate the shit out of me, man.
Yeah.
But
Knox
it's
is
just
so motivational if he would just believe in himself.
believe what he's saying, and
Yeah,
not
exactly.
not not believe that it has to take. Uh, God,
Everybody
I can
else.
say it, but yeah, he thinks it takes a woman for him uh, to be whole or to actually be living his life. You're like,
I,
it's not. It's
but
not.
see, look, I battle with that same thing too. Like I was telling y'all before, I used to think that a man's purpose in life was to start a family and take care of the family because that's all I seen my dad do, my
I mean,
step.
and I mean, in this matrix in reality, that's the ultimate goal.
Right.
Like we're animals. We wanna procreate, reproduce, have a family. Like that's really the goal. It's just
But now
these
I
these.
go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
go ahead.
No, I'm just saying this day and age we live in, everything is uh, everything is just kind of warped. Like
I think
it's
everybody
just.
hurt, man. I feel like everybody's so hurt by life and relationships that we've all become so hard. And it's like we just don't want to even believe in those old school values anymore. Or if we do, we're half hearted about it. because we just have these walls up and we're all just afraid of getting hurt.
Yeah, no, for sure. And then it doesn't like it really doesn't help like the media. The
No,
media we listen to, it doesn't help. Like it makes men and women feel like, oh, this is what we're supposed to do.
right.
Turn against each other.
Yo, I was telling this girl last night, right? We was kicking it, and
Yeah.
I was talking to her, and I was telling her like, I'm not really like on no dating type tip. We can hang out. I appreciate the conversation and all that. But I'm like, if
Yeah.
we do ever blossom into like a relationship further down the line, just know I'm not
Yeah.
about to like taking a bunch of pictures with you and all this shit like I did with my ex, because I feel like that a lot of that was put on for the internet. We felt it and all the shit was real, but people feel like they have the need to post these pictures in their relationships so people can know they're happy. And I don't want to do that again.
See, that's one thing. Like one thing, like me and Jess, we learned. Uh, once you do that, like, that's why we stopped posting shit online. Once you
Mm.
do that, it just opens a window for disaster, man.
You think
Like
so?
seriously, no, for sure, man. Motherfuckers, it's like they see you're in a relationship with somebody, and this is how people are these days, man. They're like, oh, now I'm interested. Now I'm interested for some weird reason.
Yeah, yeah.
Weird as fuck. And it's like, so then you start basing everything off of your internet life with this person.
Right,
Oh, I seen you like this pose. You like this pose. Oh,
right,
you
right,
didn't say nothing when I posted this. Like, nigga, we
right,
don't live online. You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Your
Like,
camera, by the way,
you said what?
your camera's off.
Oh yeah, I know, I know. Hold
All
on.
right, for sure. I just wanted to make sure. But no, I definitely understand that. But like our pictures and shit from our relationship, it was all real. Like we were good. But I just realized a lot of it didn't need to be out like that.
No, it don't, man. Like, seriously, it's just like that's when it comes fake, man.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not, and you know what I'm saying? When we were kids and shit, and our parents they took pictures and shit, it went in their scrapbooks and in their drawers. It wasn't.
Niggas had to we
Oh,
had to go you had to go get pictures developed.
yeah,
You had
exactly. And
to
it
pay
was
for
something
pictures.
special. It
That
was
was
something
special.
special.
Yeah,
But
if you
now
took
it's
a picture, it was something you wanted to keep for a while.
yeah. Now there's nothing that is special, bro. Like
Oh,
it really is not.
I think do you think the value of photography has went down because everybody can take pictures so much?
Well, that uh man, I don't think that the value of photography went down, but uh just the meaning of it. I guess the meaning goes in with the value, but the meaning of it, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's really just like the whole internet uh experience itself. Even just like with porn. Porn used to be a huge taboo. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Uh, porn. It used to be a taboo. Like you had to keep it secret.
Oh,
You got to go to the damn video store and go in the
the
box in
little,
the back
the
to
little
get it.
back part behind the
Yeah,
video.
you know what I'm saying. So now you can just open your phone, bloop, it's right there. You know what I'm saying. It's
Man,
just
you
like
know how funny it used to be when we go to Blockbuster on the weekends and I'll be looking for games and I'll see my dad walk into that little beaded area and I'll be like, I know what you're doing.
yeah,
like,
no,
I know what you're
dude,
doing.
my dad used to straight up. There was a cheap video store over off Clark, man, near Save a Lot. He was like, he'd be like, go on, I go in the back because he'd be like, shit, I'd rather you rent these than renting them fucking pay per views. You know what I'm saying? So shit,
do
that
you
shit
think
worked out.
you think porn has fucked up like people's sex lives though?
Hell yeah, man, it's scientifically proven it has.
Really?
People like no man, like straight up, like looking at porn fucked you up as a guy and as a woman.
How?
It take because like I said, it's instantaneous. Here's this guy. He used to have to, go out and meet a woman, all this shit, you know, put the work in. Now you could just open your phone, whatever you want, whatever you like, bow, you can just go to it. And then so when you do get with like a woman and shit, it's harder for you to perform. Some men are getting what's it call it, erectile dysfunction from it. You know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying? They can't even get hard because wow,
They
they
have
they
this
got
false, yeah,
yeah, they got a mental block from a porn. Oh, she's not as nasty as fucking the chick on Pornhub. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's all kind of mental shit, dude. But it
yeah,
also it takes your sex drive down though. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And it lowers your testosterone levels, all that shit, man. You know, the serotonin release in your head. It's you know what I'm saying? Dopamine release. It comes out from pleasure and shit. So
Mm.
if you can go ahead and get that instantaneous pleasure from opening your phone, you know what I'm saying? The fuck, you're gonna lose your sex drive because you don't have to go get it anymore. You know, and then
No, I gotta disagree with that. I love the real thing more than porn. Like I can porn
who
ain't
doesn't? Who doesn't? But like I said, there's plenty of guys
yeah.
who already have trouble getting the real thing,
Right,
and
right,
then
right.
bow,
They
and
start
then they
I'm reliant on porn. So
yeah,
now
but and then also that you could have the real thing right there, but say she don't suck your dick, she don't
right,
let you fuck her in the ass.
right.
You start looking at that shit online. That's why there's so many chicks that have a problem with their dudes looking at porn. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't perform. I mean, shit, if I've had that problem before,
Yeah.
like seriously, and
I mean
fucking,
like, I've been
I,
with
I
women I've been with women that can't perform or they're just so stiff or they don't enjoy sex like I enjoy sex. So then that makes me feel bad about myself, like something
yeah,
wrong.
no, for sure, for sure. Hold on, hold please.
Hmm.
Yo,
Yeah.
yeah, shit. Oh, goddamn.
But yeah, bro, I've been with women, I ain't gonna say no names, but like their sex drive was so whack. I couldn't even perform the way I know I can perform. Cause a nigga can perform. And but if you're not giving me that intimacy level, I
Well,
start
yeah,
feeling
no, I
bad
mean,
about
like that's like that's sex in general, bro. I found
yeah,
like if I can't like have fun having sex with you, I don't want to have sex with you. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Like
Like
straight up, like
that, right?
I can laugh and shit because you queefed or I farted or something.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable. I
Like,
have to
bro,
be comfortable, man.
I'm drunk. Look, my ex, she wasn't that like into it, or at least she that's what she told me. But it was like our sex was scheduled.
Oh yeah, it was a task.
It was a task. How can
Yeah,
I?
no,
I can't perform at my best knowing that this is like a homework assignment
yeah, no,
that
yeah,
I
no.
got done. Like that's just it don't. That
Yeah,
shit.
it's gonna make you feel inadequate.
Exactly. That
You want her to want it. You just want her to want it. You
exactly.
know,
Exactly.
like that's just all. It's all in the person, though, man.
Yeah.
Like that's like seriously. So I'm like I'm a big dude. So most of the chicks that like I fucked with, they wanted it. It wasn't because I was pressuring them to
Yeah.
do it. Cause like it don't matter how you guys see me like confident, all that shit.
Yeah.
when I'm with the chick and shit, I'm still fucking nervous. I get shy too. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
no,
I
I'm
don't.
serious as hell. I'm
I don't.
serious as hell, man. So that's why it's like the chicks that I fucked with, they wanted it. You know, they
Yeah.
treat me like like a teddy bear. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? They rub me. You know what I'm saying? Do little weird shit. You know what I'm saying? To let me know that they want it. And then when it's time to go, like I said, I'm a big dude. I'm not hitting the Dougie, all them extra moves and shit. I'm not doing all that shit. So like, the bitch doing all that, and then it's cool when I just lay back. You know what I'm saying? And
That that's that's another
she goes to
reason why
work.
that's why I've been so big on working out lately, bro. I just been wanting to
Yeah,
look
no,
good.
for
Good
sure,
while
for
I'm
sure.
fucking like I'm trying to look good while I'm slanging dick, nigga. Like I'm trying to.
It ain't even that for me. It
I
ain't even that for me. I'm just tired of sweating all over a bitch, and I'm serious as hell, man. Like shit. Last time that I fucked around, man, my
Mhm.
knees was all shaking, dude. Like I could barely breathe. Like I
Stop.
could barely breathe. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I had to go out the room and go outside and catch my breath because I was
Take
embarrassed. I'm
a walk
like,
real quick.
yeah, like nigga, I'm embarrassed as hell. I'm breathing like a fucking dungeon dragon and shit. Like that shit's embarrassing, you know?
I've been there. Like that's why I'm so big on working out now. I can already see the changes because I've been active. So I feel I'm fucking better now. I know I
Yeah,
am.
no, no, dude. Like I started working out with my ex Olivia just that first day, bro. My body felt 100% better, like
Your body,
100%.
body knows when it's being tested,
And no,
and
it knows when it's being neglected.
it wants to be tested. It
Yeah.
wants.
Well, yeah, because I mean, like I said, you release dopamine in your head, so it's like when you get that workout in, that's it. It's the fuel that starts you to want to do it again and
Yeah.
again and again.
Sure.
You know?
I enjoy working out. I enjoy lifting weights so much because it's just like I like to just keep pushing. Like if I'm hitting 100 this day, I'm going for 150 tomorrow, or
Yeah,
150 in a couple days. Or if I now once I start hitting 150 easily, shit, I'm gonna hit 200 now. And it's just like
yeah,
I
yeah,
know my body is achieving something because I'm physically doing it, and that's
yeah,
the gratification for me.
yeah. No, for sure, dude, for sure. And then me, like with Olivia, working out with her, dude. She got a
Mhm.
lot of you know pent up tensions with me and shit. And the bro, that first day, dude, she was taking it out, taking it out on me because like she was the one that was like, trying to keep me healthy in the first
Right.
place. That's why
Yeah.
we broke up. Because
Yeah.
remember I told you that whole story? I bought those beers, and she kicked me out the car.
Mm-mm.
Like she was with me the whole time I was in the hospital, and
Yeah.
she tried to make sure that I only thing she let me do was smoke weed. She
Yeah.
would buy a shit ton of weed and let me smoke it. She didn't
Yeah.
know I was smoking cigarettes. Like literally, I have a pack of cigarettes and I couldn't touch them for 9 hours because she hang out with me that long. We're hanging out that long. Or if she spent the night, I had to wait till she falls asleep, get out the bed, go smoke a cigarette. Finally, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like, because she couldn't know. She
Right.
couldn't know I was smoking cigarettes. Definitely didn't want me drinking.
Right.
So, anyway, I used to go to headquarters, and the one night, normally I'd have her go get the beers after I got there, but
Right.
it was a snowstorm, really bad storm, and she was dropping me off there. So I'm like, babe, can you stop at the store? I want to grab some teas or whatever. And she was like, you're not grabbing teas or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I am. So I come back out with a bunch of well, the tall boy beers, and she's like, those aren't teas. Open the bag. And I'm like, what the fuck? And she was like, magic, open the bag. So I opened the bag. She just started breaking down. She's like, if you want to kill yourself, you can go ahead and do that, but not on my time. I actually love
So
you, but if
she
you
didn't,
don't love yourself,
she didn't want you
huh?
drinking. She didn't want you drinking beers or nothing.
No, nothing,
Wow.
nothing. I mean, it was respectable because, like I said, she sat there at my bedside when I fucking was dying,
Yeah.
you know? And so she knew I was supposed to be drinking. I wasn't supposed to be smoking. I was supposed to be doing nothing. I'm
Mm.
still not. You know what I'm saying? I cut back on the smoking shit though. I'm proud of myself. Literally, If
Yeah.
I have some liquor, I'm gonna smoke. But other than that, I don't smoke. Like yesterday, I didn't smoke. The day before, I didn't smoke. I can smoke today because yeah, I got a
If
job.
I could, if I could quit bitches as easily as how I quit smoking cigarettes, it would. Oh my god, my heart would never feel pain.
You said quit bitches?
If I could cut off my feelings for bitches as easily as I cut off cigarettes, I would never feel it.
Are you gonna post this video?
Yeah.
All right, let's stop calling them bitches then.
Well, I just mean bitches in general. I'm not specifically talking about a bitch.
Yeah, I know, but let's just let's call them females. Cube. That's a female.
Don't do me like that, bro. You know I respect women. I
Yeah,
respect.
I know. I'm just saying for posting purposes. That's all. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I'm sorry, bro.
Because these bitches might want to watch the show.
I mean, it's the
You
mental
know?
health. I mean, it's for the guys.
I mean, shit.
No,
Think like a man. Think like a man. They might want to watch it.
the
You
thing
know?
is, that's never been my problem. I had a girl tell me just last night, literally not even 24 hours ago. She was like, "The reason I like you so much is because it's so easy to talk to you." And I've heard that from a plethora of women that just conversation.
Because you mastered that. You have.
What do you mean?
You're talking to women.
What?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What? Like you mastered talking to women? If she's saying it's easy to talk to you,
Yeah,
it would be easy to talk to you because I mean, in the past, women be attracted to you and want your input. They want your input and all that shit. But in the past, you were an asshole, bro. So it's like certain women, you just wouldn't even give them a time of the day to talk. Either a you were with we won't say her name, and so
yeah,
you were just you would shut everyone down. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, cause it just how you're saying that. There's plenty of women who've been just like, gosh, he's such an asshole. He's such an ass. You know what I'm saying? And they still want to talk to you.
And they still
You
want to
know?
talk.
Yeah. So
They still pull up, like, because I think I
it,
know. I mean, let's be honest. Women, they want an emotional man, but they also want somebody that's can be a little assholish too.
that's 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 every fucking female.
Yeah,
That's
so I
why
feel like,
that's why
yeah,
I
I do have that balance because I mean, people that know me know I'm not about like I'm. There's no bitch in my blood, but I'm also very in touch with my emotions at the same time. So it's the best of both worlds, honestly.
yeah, you're not a simp, bro.
Oh, far from it.
So yeah,
Far.
so I mean,
I used to be
like
a
I said,
simp
I mean,
back in. I was a simp in high school.
I don't know. I mean, there's that one situation with that one chick, but that's everybody. We all got to go through that and learn. You know, this is not the approach. Sadly enough, a lot of guys still don't learn that, and they think, oh, I'm just gonna give my way into this chick being in love with me, and
Mhm.
that's when they fell and they start being all bitter and emotional
You know what
like
else I
that.
realized? Too? I think with age, I realized that a lot of women just want to feel respected, listened to, and they just want to know that that person is loyal. I think there's so many dog ass niggas out here that like women don't believe in loyalty anymore because they know that we have so many options to go fuck somewhere else.
Yeah, but as do they. They got options too.
Oh, that's hella
Uh,
options. But if you're a woman that
yeah,
respects yourself, you ain't about to just go fuck everybody.
yeah, exactly. But still, it's anybody's mind. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this
Oh,
motherfucker
women
here.
fuck. I know bitches are fucking. I know all my other bitches are fucking. Like, as they should. Like, I just would hope that they don't. I hope any woman I fucked with in the past don't lose respect for themselves because they've given up hope on love. I
I
don't want to
mean,
be.
that's wishful and hopeful thinking, but man, yeah, anything can make someone lose respect for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Not just a man, but like fuck,
Yeah.
she could fuck around with one of those not chick niggas one time, and something be about that motherfucker that she can't let go, and then she starts chasing likewise niggas.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Life is crazy, it twists and it turns, man.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah.
why I try. Like I'm so upfront with women. Like I try to be friends with anybody before I get intimate. I want to be your friend. I want to know who you are. I want to know that our energies aren't gonna collide once we start incorporating intimacy, and then we have all these fucked up feelings. Like I have to fuck my friend. I can't just fuck a random.
I mean,
I can't
fucking
fuck.
energy is gonna collide once you have sex anyway. It's really just insecurity, trust issues, shit like that that fucks it up. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just don't ever get no pussy and
Yeah,
can't imagine that you'll get it from another person if it doesn't work out with that person. You
yeah.
know, like it's really that, man. You yeah, just trusting. That's the hard part. That's a hard thing for a lot of people. It's hard for me. Shit, the fuck.
Shit. I think right now trust is at an all-time low.
It is. It is. The fuck. Like I said, every song you listen to, it's talking about turning on, turning on each other, and these motherfuckers be playing that, and they fuck. It gets in their head. It gets stuck in their head, and then even worse, then the nigga she was fucking with displays the shit from the song,
Yeah.
and then bow. These motherfuckers, they're all fucked up.
Do
Or
you
I'm like,
think
shit.
that?
I want me a bitch from the woods that ain't never been to society. Like I want me a little uh, Indian humfufu bitch like Eddie Murphy was talking about.
You know,
You
I used to
know,
have this ideal version of the woman I wanted, and it changed like three different times. Because every time I fucked with the ideal version of what I wanted, it didn't work. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is what I want. I find that, and it don't work. Then I maybe this is what I want, and it don't work. And so then that's when I had to get to the point now where I'm like, I can't have an ideal version of somebody else if I don't even know the ideal version of me. I have
well
to become that
that
one.
and what you want is never what you really need. That's
Never.
just it.
Yeah.
It's not what you need. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. I need a woman that's gonna be about me, like I'm about her. At this point, I'm like, shit. I don't care if this bitch was
Man, I want like a
fat, tall,
super.
small. I don't care. As long as she's
I
all
want
about
like
me.
I want a gothic girl. I want like one of those super punk gothic chicks that's still kind of hood, that still understands the culture, but like kind of introverted, but will express themselves with that person that they love, like I would with them. Let's be each other's comfort, but still escape into our own darkness when we want to.
Uh, I
I
can
know
dig that. I can dig that.
it's weird. It's weird, but like I've always
That's
been
a hell of a
gothic.
combination, you
I
know.
know.
But I mean, it exists. It exists somewhere. Like
I know
fuck.
it. I'll find
Like
it one day.
yeah.
I know I
No,
will.
it's gotta find you, man. It's gotta
Probably.
fucking find you. Like seriously, when you go out looking for something, you get what you want, not what you need. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like it's gotta find you. And you gotta
Yeah.
stick with it, man.
I was telling my sister the other day, I'm like, I fucked everybody I wanted to fuck. And like maybe I need to stop going after the people I want so much and then just get the people that come to me naturally.
Yeah, but it's like it comes with you know, not being shallow and all that shit, man. Because
Yeah.
I'm sure there's chicks that hit you up and you're just like, next, next. I
Yeah, but
figured out. I,
I'll have a
I,
conversation with you.
you remember that chick I used to be an asshole to, Kaniqua?
Yes.
That was the girl for me, and I figured it out. Yep,
No.
I figured it out. Yep, no,
No.
she likes to stay home, read books, make candles. She still invites me to come do that shit today. My problem is I can't slow down enough to go do that. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you think that the girl for you you've already had and you let go?
Yeah, a
I
few
don't.
times.
I don't
No, a
feel.
few times, man, because of me,
Yeah.
because of me and my insecurities.
Yeah.
You know, and my big headedness. Oh, I got this chick that likes me, and she's this overly liking me. She calls me all the time. Isn't that what I really want? You
Right.
know, but to try to be cool, you know, I let it slip away.
Do you think you've missed out on a lot of the right ones because of that?
Yeah, yeah, I have.
So I'm not gonna say any names. Do you feel like you possibly settled for certain people?
Settle?
Yeah. No
No,
names.
no, I
Uh,
know what you're talking about,
yeah.
but no, because just as I just said, like they still hit me up. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And I'd still give them an opportunity. Like I live alone, and
Yeah.
until we got something official bonding us together,
Mm.
you could be dropped for the right thing if you're not displaying that you're the right thing. That's just that.
How did you
That's
feel when you found out I was a stepdad? Did you think I could do it?
the first time or
Yeah.
the second time.
The
The
first time.
first time, honestly, didn't think nothing of it, bro.
Mm.
Like, I'm like, shit. If this is what they're doing, this is what they're doing. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like, I know you're a good person, so
Right.
I know that you know what I'm saying. You would be, good
The
to
first
that kid.
the first time was a mistake. The second time was a lesson, a great lesson, and I'm glad I learned it because I think it taught me how to love even more. But
Yeah,
that second time hurt way differently because like I got really close to those kids.
yeah.
That was, and it's still to this day. That shit still hurts because it's like I really wanted to be a part of who these two beautiful kids would become, and now I won't.
Well, it also uh just might mean that you need
Especially
to
that their
you
father
get.
wasn't shit. Like he wasn't gonna love them the way I knew and I know I could. And I just
But
feel like
say
they
the same time, man. I've been telling you, man. You got to believe that people could change. So maybe that path wasn't right for you because they needed their actual father, and he's got to get his shit together so he can come and change and be that for them. All it
right,
just tells me though is just you want to have no offspring.
right,
You got a slight hint of baby fever, man. Get
right.
ready to procreate, reproduce. Look at you. You're working out. You're getting your mind right. Those are all steps to doing that and doing it in the right way.
But I don't think I'm ready to procreate no more. Like not now. I feel like I don't know if I can date another woman with kids. I don't
Well,
think
I mean that right there, that's it's limiting yourself. These days, so many chicks
it is
have
because
kids.
like
So many chicks have kids. So and it's like you can't say that without being selfish
and
because
I feel selfish for saying it, but it's like 85% of the dating pool is women with children, and I don't have any problems with that. But it's just like I don't want to get so attached again. This don't work out, and now I got to break apart from another child's life.
that part sucks. I mean, look at me. How many kids like chicks I've been with kids. I mean, kids
Yeah,
love me to death. You know what I'm saying? But that's on them. At the end of the day, and it's on you. If you really you have a thing, you got love for these kids, you could still, be like, hey, let me, take Timmy to play basketball
right.
sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, that's up to the mother. The mother don't want you to be around because it
yeah,
brings.
if she don't want you to be around them, man, you just gotta step off, man. There's things you can control, there's things you can't control. I'll be right back, man.
All right, go ahead.
Oh shit. Oh hey. Hey, he actually got in.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
no
shit.
lines, yeah.
Oh shit. Thank you. Thank you.
Hold on, sometimes they make me scared.
Nah, you good.
Uh, oh, you uploaded this, you're
Yeah,
good.
yeah. You want?
Oh, yeah. Huh?
You want?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Right,
Thanks, though, man.
right. All right,
Appreciate it.
brother.
Yeah, have a good
Have a
night.
good night.
Mhm. What happened to Chico?
He went to go get his penis sucked.
I can feel
He
it.
just he just messaged me actually.
Well, I will say, on a positive aspect, I know the next relationship I get in is going to be so amazing because I'm becoming so happy with the person I am. I know I'm going to give this person so much more happiness.
That that's a big factor, man. But also you shouldn't do that to yourself, man.
What do
To
you mean?
say that you know that the next relationship you're gonna be in is gonna be so wonderful. You don't know. You don't know. You can only just say I'm gonna be the best I can be in the next relationship I'm gonna be in. But you
Yeah,
can't
that's
you
what
can't
I
yeah,
mean.
man,
Yeah,
because there's that whole honeymoon phase that you
right.
and old girl went through. Once that shit dropped and it got stopped abruptly because life happens. You know,
The honeymoon phase only lasted like a month because we rushed into everything so fucking fast.
you got yeah, bro. You're you guys going on trips. Then you got a whole house together,
Right.
man.
But like when she came to me the first time when I was still living in Westland, I was still healing from the last bitch. I was starting to like do my own thing. I was painting and doing yoga. And I was healing from that. And then here she comes, and I literally put a stop to healing from that to
But
do
that's the
this.
thing. That's the thing, and that's the thing that I learned too, man. God, man, you don't stop doing what you love because you're in a relationship. I did that to
I
myself. I did that to myself
yeah,
multiple times, and I've
me
lost
too.
opportunities. I've lost who I was entirely as a person
Me
because
too.
here I am. I'm just trying to focus on this relationship. What does she
Yep.
want? What does she want? You
I
know,
am very happy.
yeah, like, what am I doing? What am I doing for this relationship instead of just
And that
being a
that
man and saying, hey, not this night. I got something to do for myself,
yeah, yeah,
just
that was
being
the first
straightforward.
thing I tackled after we broke up was I have to remember what makes me happy.
You got to do what makes you happy.
First, yeah, I have to do what makes me happy. I have to.
Exactly.
It's not fair to them or myself.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That
that was the first
that in this like if you're not happy, you can't make nobody else happy.
course not.
Like you already can't make anybody happy, but you can make them happy to be around you. You
Exactly.
could you could be uplifting to them,
Yeah.
you know. And I know you, man. If you're not happy, bro, when you're not happy, bro, you can feel that shit.
I'll
Like,
bring the whole room.
yeah, like hanging out with you, you can feel that shit.
I
It's
can.
like you,
I,
you're
I
like
don't
that.
even.
You're like that chick off Teen Titans that
Yeah.
wears the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what was that, Raven?
That's how I know my aura's strong because if
Yeah,
I'm having a down day, everything around me goes
exactly. And then
every.
if you're up and you're
If I'm
feeling
up,
good,
yeah.
everything around you is it falls into place.
Exactly. Exactly.
Exactly, man. That's how I was trying to teach you guys about these energies and auras a long time ago, man. Because
I
it's
did.
like
I wasn't
it's
ready
like
to hear it.
yeah, no, but now you see in this time of enlightenment that it is real. It
Yeah.
is real. The thoughts and things you create in your brain is what happens.
Yeah.
That's it. It's all about manifesting. But like I said, you can't manifest things if they're already there with you. They could be there with you physically, they could be there with you mentally, but they're already there in some sort of form. you can just say, hey, I want to do this, and remember that's the goal, and stick to it, and then it will happen for you.
Let me
But
ask
if
you a question.
you're forcing it though, like I'm gonna find this chick, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. That's when things tend not to happen.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. That's good. What do you think are the top three things men need to do and learn to have better mental health?
Hold on. Hold please. Yeah. Back after those messages. Now say that again one more time.
I said, what do you think are the top three things men need to learn or do to have better mental?
Uh, to have better mental.
Yeah, like I would say that men need to learn how to communicate, drop
Uh,
drop the masculinity, and become more in touch with their emotions.
so it's not. Yeah, I mean it's more or less drop the masculinity, is drop the ego. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no. I don't know because I feel like ego is still important. The ego is
Ego is ego is important, but pride is more important. Be prideful, but don't be egotistical.
hmm,
You know what I'm
explain
saying? Like
explain that.
I used to be an egotistical motherfucker. Look
I
where
feel like
look
I
like
ego just a motherfucker.
I mean, I'm just saying, who do you used to hang out with the most?
I think my ego started to surpass yours.
It did
It, my shit got bad.
after we moved away from each other. The
Yeah,
reason why we moved away from each other is because we were we were surpassing each other in different realms.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like I hate to bring it up, but you were ready to take me out because you're like, hey, I surpassed this guy. Now I need to get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? Like no, but that's the ego, bro. That's the egotistical shit.
Yeah,
It's not the prideful shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's really getting rid of the ego, masculinity. That's something you should have about yourself. You don't be walking around looking like a bitch or acting like a bitch or talking like a bitch
right,
either.
right.
But I say the top three things, yeah, dropping the ego, uh, learning how to. It's so many things. Learning how to properly heal though. Learning how to trust and literally being active, man. Being active and productive.
Yeah.
Like that's really it, man.
Do you think that men have a certain view on women because of their relationship with their mothers?
I mean, that plays a part for yeah, a lot of them. You know, I've been in scenarios where my mom's all for a chick, and then on the other hand, she hates the fuck out of another one. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like in that scenario, it's like that's when okay, you're a man, you have to make your own decisions in
Hmm.
life. This woman that's your mother,
Yeah.
that's cool, but it's not your woman. You
Right.
know, she can give you all the knowledge, information she wants to give you, but still, you gotta remember, she might not be fucking 100%. She wasn't
You
the
know,
best wife.
I feel like that was my problem with my mom because I realized that about her at such a young age that she wasn't okay. So I
Yeah,
was like just growing up with her, watching her go through life, but in the back of my mind knowing that you're not okay.
yeah, yeah,
But you're
and I
still doing that. You're still trying your best. And then on top of that you get sick. And that was just like I learned how to bury shit. I learned how to bury the fuck out of my feelings,
Yeah,
and that was one of my biggest problems.
I mean, no, man. At the same time, sometimes that's what you need to be able to do. Bury
Yeah, of
shit,
course. Yeah, yeah.
you know. So it's just like, what did you bury
Right.
that you didn't learn from or overcome? It just hurt you, and so you buried it and you didn't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That's when it gets fucked up.
But I think that was
'Cause
that's kind of my problem.
everybody has these underlying issues
Oh,
with
everybody.
something that came up in their childhood.
But I feel like that's kind of my problem with y'all. Not like with y'all. The problem I have with me having a friendship with you is because I've spent so many years burying my feelings that y'all don't even know really who I am. So it's like it's hard for me to hit you guys up now or be active in your life because it's
Well,
like
now it's more acceptable anyway. We are grown to like the point that if nobody wanted to help us or be there when we call,
yeah,
that is, it's on us to take on the world.
of
You know what I'm
course.
saying?
Yeah,
Like my thing with you is all that burying the wall you put up and shit.
yeah.
Just the person I am, man. You've talked to me when we were kids. You talked to me.
Oh yeah,
Everybody talked to me deeply.
yeah.
So that's why I always would fuck with you.
But do you think that's a burden on you?
On me?
Yeah, that
No,
everybody talk to you, everybody.
no,
When
no.
who did you talk?
I talked to myself, and I I spoke with you guys. That's the
But did,
thing.
but
That's the thing.
okay. But listen, what I'm saying is, I feel like you've had such a okay, like you've been magic for so long that it's like now at 32, I want to be more friends with Lynn than Magic because
Yeah,
Magic,
no, for
Magic is
sure,
that guy. So it's
for
like
sure,
I
for
feel like
sure.
the Lynn in you hasn't came out except to like females.
No, and that's the thing. That's the thing. It
Mhm.
has. Like
Maybe I
yeah. I like even when I reconnected with Jordan, I was
yeah
like, you can just call me Lynn now. You
right.
know what I'm saying? Like that
Would
whole
you
magic
prefer
thing.
if we called you Lynn or Magic? Like honestly,
Either or,
okay.
because that's just what I'm used to with you guys. So it was like the old magic though. He don't remember all these motherfuckers he run into that calls him magic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit. Like all that
Yeah.
shit is it's not in me no more. I know what I want, and that's why it's just like I just gotta do right. You know, just do right. Stay focused, even when it's hard.
Mm.
Just stay focused, because it's like fucking. I don't want to be known or remembered for the old person I was. I'm
Right.
not that no more. I'm not that no more. I don't
Right.
fucking have whores to pimp.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have chicks to just come over and do whatever I ask them to on the spot anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have money out the ass anymore.
Do
That's
you
not
feel
me.
like do you
It's
feel
not
like
me.
do you feel like a lot of that is gonna follow you if you stay in this city?
In the city,
Yeah.
only if I let it.
I mean, you don't feel like you should like that's why I moved out to Westland, bro, because it was like,
Well, I mean, I've done the whole move away thing before.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was fruitful. When I moved to Savannah, like I was doing really good, doing really good. But it's always still gonna be downfalls anywhere you go. It's just really about what you're doing, and staying active. Like I said, when you
hmm
stay active, better opportunities come to you. Now, if you take them, that's up to you.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And being by yourself sometimes. That's something I had to learn to do because I always had motherfuckers surrounding me, always wanting to be around. You know what I'm saying? And it's just something now. Sometimes I don't answer the phone. Motherfuckers just hit me up, be like, "Oh, I'm outside." I'm not answering the phone. No one
Yeah,
told you to come over
but
here.
I will say this: you used to make yourself so easily accessible.
Available. Yeah.
Yeah, like you would just pull up to Magic's house and
Yeah.
like cool.
That's how I want it to be. That's how I
Mm,
still want it to be. But I want it to be on a family value level.
right,
You know, if
right.
you pulling up to my house, you bought a 6 pack. Oh, I bought these burgers. Let's put them on the grill. Like shit
Right,
like that, man. Shit is not gonna get us in trouble.
right.
Like fucking create good times, man. Like our parents did. I don't know about your parents, but my parents did that. They still party and all that shit, but they ate food. You know what I'm saying? Like they're playing cards. They're at
Bro,
home.
like me and Maya, we grew up in such a isolated household. We all like the four of us. It was pretty much. I can tell you right now, throughout my whole time of living in how at home, I think we had company like 5 times.
Yeah, that's unhealthy too.
Like
That's
we just
unhealthy as fuck.
like we didn't fuck with nobody.
Yeah, that shit is unhealthy though, man. Because it makes you hard to be sociable and all that shit, man. Like you
Yeah,
don't know how to conduct yourself around people. You put up a facade versus being yourself because you don't know how yourself is around people. You
that's
know?
how I started my whole life. As soon as I started branching out, it was all a facade. Like I said, I don't think I started really realizing who I am as a person until like 2 years.
Till when you grow into it, man. And that's why I always just tell you, just be yourself. Since we were
Yeah,
kids, I used to tell you, just be yourself, man. Be yourself.
I was always trying to be like take little bits and pieces from everybody and just combine that shit.
Yeah, no, that's the worst thing to do, man.
The funniest thing now is like I be seeing the niggas I used to like be jealous of back in
Yeah,
school, and it's like,
yeah.
damn, I make more money than you. Like you
Yeah,
ain't doing.
it's not even about making more money than them. It's just like where are they at in life,
I put them on
you
such a high
know?
pedestal.
Yeah, bro. I just made that post the other day because you
But
hit me up and then fucking P Rock hit me up and I just blocked his ass. I was like, dog, I was like, you're really doing this stupid ass scam. And I was like, man, have a good life, bro. And I fucking blocked and deleted his ass. And I
I
made
did,
that post. I was like, it's fucked up when people you thought so highly of,
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, I don't know if you've seen that post, man, because
No,
it's real shit, bro.
I seen it, but I think he got hacked though.
Nah, nah. Because we had a full conversation. I was letting the conversation ride. You
Okay,
know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I did. I don't.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, man, fuck, dude. I mean, like, I learned that a long time ago, though, bro. All these motherfuckers that you thought was, on some other level other than yours, dude.
Yeah.
As long as you're yourself, you can top that. You know what I'm saying?
Feeling
That's why
bad.
I mean, you know what I'm saying. No, I did feel bad, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? That's why I did a lot of what I did, because I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, look at that, bud. Look at that. All the times you know what I'm saying, did stick up for me, or you tried to crack a joke, in front of somebody about me. Now
Right.
look at you. Now look at you. Where's your bitch?
You need me. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you don't need me, but where's your bitch at now? But you
Right.
know, you
Yeah.
know, you
I've
know.
seen you a lot.
Yeah, yeah, because these are people that I thought highly of that
Yeah.
gave no fuck about me,
Yeah.
even when I still gave a fuck about them afterwards. But you know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, fuck it. Sometimes you gotta boost your own self, that, and
No,
you gotta learn that everybody can be touched. Nobody's perfect. That's it.
I mean I did the same shit. Trust me. I know. I know. I did the same shit. That's why I feel like now my ego and confidence level, everything's even. I don't have nothing's higher than everything is just. I'm not trying to be anything extra than what I feel, and it just works out way better that way.
No, that's it, man. That's it. Just being straightforward, bro. Like I'm saying that, man. It's still hard to do today, but man, it's been like the best route for me to take. You
Mm,
know what I'm saying? You have a clear conscience and shit. You know,
yeah,
just being able to say no, say no. Like it doesn't matter how much I used to, try to like that's why motherfuckers used to be like, damn, imagine you flaked on me, you know what I'm saying? Because I would put 4, 5, 10 things on my plate in one night, trying to be there for a billion motherfuckers that
Yeah,
would never even be there for me, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm just living scrambled and running around like a chicken with my head cut off for nothing. Like seriously, for a moment to make my appearance with some motherfuckers who are not gonna
Mhm.
cherish my appearance or even uh, do anything like valuable with it, with my
Yeah,
time. I'm
yeah,
not gonna do nothing valuable with my time either. Going to see half these motherfuckers. So
yeah,
why do it? For a
yeah.
moment.
Where I'm at right now, like people be wanting to hang out like with the female, but it's like if I
Yeah,
was
that's
see,
why. That's why I was saying, man. Like I don't want to hang out. Like nigga, I want to come work out with you.
yeah,
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like hanging out, that's cool and shit, all that. But nigga, I rather come work out. I know that we got a Vegeta Goku complex.
you
That's it. I'm gonna try to surpass
think
you in the
you think
gym.
you think I can push you?
I know you can,
Yeah,
and like that's it. Like I know you can.
yeah,
You always have, bro. That's why I've always kept you around, man. You were my closest road dog.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? Like all day. That's why I
well,
always bring that scenario because it's like, goddamn, your closest road dog. But shit, you grew. You like you said, man. You grew past a level in your head of what you thought of me.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And you did watch me do a bunch of shit that was not anything that you would do. I
That's what
mean, not
I
not
never
that you
thought
wouldn't do it, but
I wouldn't
yeah,
do it. I wouldn't do
brother.
it. Niggas just walking in the house though, like
Yeah, it's Chico, man.
yeah, I'm figuring that, but I'm like, damn.
Yeah, yeah. No.
No, it's not that. Like, I never thought I had grew past you or nothing because you were the mentor. Really, you were like my Yoda as far as that shit.
Yeah, you just kind of turned to Anakin.
No, well, yeah, but like once I seen you start doing some things, I was like, damn, that shit was like, all right, he can go there. I was more worried about you going there than me ever going there.
You want to know the craziest thing? Why I wasn't worried about it? Because I knew you had my fucking back, bro.
Yeah.
Like straight up, nigga. We used to take rides, bro.
Oh, I know.
Rides,
Trips.
re-ups,
Yeah.
re-ups, making
Trips.
real fucking money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The fuck? So
Yeah. Yeah, I know. But then that's why I was always just like, man, I know he
I
can go.
showed you everything I was doing.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Nigga, I break a quarter up in front of you and turn it into, you know, in
Hmm.
half an ounce. Like, nigga, the fuck? Like, we did everything. You knew where my stash was, bro. You
Yeah.
were the guardian of my stash. The fuck?
But that's because you trusted me though, because you knew I wasn't on no fuck shit. I've never been.
Yeah, that and because also